Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Church here today. I'm going to be talking about the legend Caustic and how to properly use them. The first thing you need to know is Caustic is a defensive character, so you have to play him defensively and not offensively. He has access to two defensive abilities, one being his toxic traps. You can place down 3 before a cooldown, and then you can place down 3 more, adding up to a total of 6. After 6, the first one will disappear. Now, the traps can be triggered by the enemy within a small vicinity. Your gunfire and the enemy's gunfire can also trigger these traps. The best way to use these is to try to place them near doors within an enclosed area, or in areas where the enemy will not have direct visual on them. You can also use them offensively, as you can throw them very far distances. You can try to blur the enemy's vision or damage them. You'll also get a green highlighted vision on enemies that are in your gas. If the traps are activated, they'll last for 15 ticks before deactivation. We'll now be moving on to Caustic's ultimate ability. Your ultimate ability is a gas canister that you can throw like a grenade. This will explode into a blanket of gas with a bigger radius than the traps. It also lasts a bit longer. It will do the same as damage the enemy, and it will also be able to blind their vision. So this would be pretty useful if, for example, one of your teammates are down. You can place down one of your gas grenades, and then you can heal them. Therefore, it's pretty good support. This ultimate, you can only throw down 1 gas canister before your cooldown. Now onto the final section of this tutorial is how to actually use this character effectively. The best way to use this character is in a defensive manner, as I mentioned in the first part. For example, you're engaged in the enemy and there's a house nearby. Your best bet is to enter that house and then lay down some traps. Bait your enemies in. You can also use the character in an offensive manner, of course. You can throw down traps quite far, as previously said. For example, while pushing your enemy, before making contact, you can throw a few traps and bait them in, or throw them right next to them, and it'll activate, blur their vision, and provide a bit of supporting fire for your fellow teammates. Another way you can use your abilities is you can use it as smoke cover. The best thing I like to do when a teammate gets downed is place down a gas trap and then shoot it, providing the smoke cover. But be aware, the Caustic, he's not the fastest character, right? He has a base movement speed. So he's regular. He's not like Gibraltar, but he's also not like Bloodhound, so he's in the middle. So don't try to use speed as an advantage, because that's not his strong point. Again, baiting, defensive, all that stuff is his strong point. Now, these are some basic tips I have for you today. I hope these have helped you and provided some insight on this character. Don't forget to like and share for more tutorials and guides, as there will be more in-depth guides on how to use characters, and there will be different guides on different characters. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys next one. This was Church.